What's good? EzeBoxTalk back. Today we're gonna talk Ryan versus Tank. I know it's past what is it, a week or 2 weeks? Oh yeah, 2 weeks. Damn, it's been 2 weeks already. So but since I never did the video, might as well. I said I might as well do it. So yeah, Tank versus Ryan. Tank got the stoppage. Um I I I I I knew the fight was gonna well I thought the fight was gonna end in a knockout. Um, I didn't think it was gonna be a body shot. I thought one of them was going to sleep. Mostly Ryan, I thought was going to sleep, but um, yeah, ended with a body shot. A lot of people were saying that Ryan quit. It definitely it definitely looked that way, but it's tough to tell. Now I've been hit with body shots before. The first time I ever got stopped in sparring was with a body shot. My man's hit me twice in the same spot on the right side, and yeah, it feels different when you get hit with a body. So I don't know, man. It's weird because also when I saw him land that punch, then he got hit like moving back, um, and then I kind of seen him react, and I seen him put his hand on his body. So I think he felt it, and then that's why he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna just take this knee real quick." But also the way it looked like he could have gotten up. It didn't look like he was that hurt from it. Usually if you're really hurt, like you're not really like looking up. You're kind of more looking down and kind of like reacting to it, you know. So yeah, I definitely see both sides. People that say he quit and other people saying that he didn't. Um, it's like I said, it's tough to tell, just because you know you didn't get hit with the body shot, so I can't sit here and say he did quit or he didn't. I do know I have felt body shots before, and that shit sucks. Like when you get hit with a body shot, like it's like your body just shuts down. Like all you could think about is just like stopping and quitting. So I see that, but I also see the pan the not the pan the punch looked like it wasn't like a hard punch. But he did get hit on his way out, so maybe he was usually when you get hit with a body punch and it hurts you, you're breathing out, you're either moving, you get caught in between something, in between doing something. So that's why the body shots hurt so much. So it's tough to tell. But I mean, that first knockdown was, that shit was beautiful. Surprisingly, Ryan was having a hard time landing that hook. Not surprisingly, but I expected to land at least one. Not one, but at least to land that hook more often. That was his main weapon against Tank. But it was just weird. It was, Ryan would throw the hooks and it would just go right over Tank. And there was a one point where I think he threw, he kept throwing hooks and he kept missing. They kept going right over Tank, but Tank wasn't even ducking them. He was just so low, and Ryan was just missing them because he just didn't know how to adjust and throw him lower. Also, Ryan doesn't really. He's a tall fighter, not tall in terms of height, but just the way he stands. His stance is just tall, And obviously, with him being taller and having that type of stance, it didn't worked against him. But also Tank, Tank was he's just more seasoned. He's just smarter than Ryan, boxing wise. It's just I mean, for people that's still saying that Tank is just a puncher, you know, is they kind of they gotta reevaluate that, because it does take mental skill to knock somebody out. You know, to read your opponent and sort of predict or react to a punch that's gonna come, and then slip or whatever, and then counter right back. You know, that takes more mental skill than people give him the credit for. So people gotta kind of tee up on that, start realizing that. So yeah, the fight went kind of, you know, how I expected it. I mean, I was going for Tank all the way. I always said Ryan doesn't really have, his only defense is counter punching. I said punching, counter punching, but it's not. Well, in reality, his best defense attribute is speed. The fact that he got speed, so he can throw after or in between your shots and catch you. But besides that, Ryan never really had that defensive IQ to take him to the next level. And I mean, it was about time that, you know, he got exposed for that. You know, because. And I mean, he's pretty lucky he didn't get put to sleep. You know, he went out. You know, he fought, and he was taking the fight to Tank. He was pressuring. You know, so hats off to him for that. But he was never ready, and I don't think he would ever be. Just because some fighters are just better than others. It's just simply it. So. But it was definitely a good fight. I kind of agree with people that didn't live up to the hype per se, but it was still a good enough match. You know, you got 2 knockdowns. You know, some people would like to Ryan, you know, get up and at least go out like a man. You know, take it. You know, just get up, and how people want to see that carnage, you know what I mean? So I get that, but I think he took the safe way out, and he just said, you know, I know I'm not gonna beat him. I got knocked down twice. Once was a headshot, and the second one was a body shot. I think he could have kept going, but I think he also knew that he just wasn't gonna win, and that he probably was gonna get knocked out if he got up. I think that's probably what happened with him. So, you know, you can judge him based off that, you know, to each their own. But yeah, he was never ready, and you know, you still gotta give him his respect for taking the fight. You know, he sold the fight well. You know, even though I think Ryan's a little corny in his trash talking and the way he is, but still, obviously, always respect for both fighters. Even if you lose, you know, even if you look like you quit, you know, still, you know, respect to you, because, like I said, he was pressuring Tank to fight. You know, he was bringing the fight to Tank. He was winning rounds, you know. So, but that's Tank, you know. It's about time you guys got to realize Tank is that guy. You know, he's not just a puncher. He's he got the mental, and that's how he got it. He's got the IQ. He's smarter than what people make him out to be, and I think with this fight, you know, more people are realizing it and giving him his respect. But I think Tank's next move should be either Shakur, which we just saw on my slideshow, Shakur, Haney, or I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think the guys that could really actually beat him, and it's tough because I'm Shakur. Like, well, the thing is with me, like I'm a fan of all these guys. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of boxing first, you know, and then I got my favorite fighters that I follow and I fuck with. But I think I'm from Jersey, Shakur from Jersey, you know, so I'll automatically gotta fuck with him. But I think if Shakur wants to fight Tank, I think he's gotta tighten up a little bit more. I think that fight is closer than people make it out to be. I would honestly, if Shakur and Tank fight, I would give the edge to Tank, just because, again, he's smarter than what people think, and obviously he's got the power that Shakur doesn't. And that's another thing with Shakur. I feel like he could have more power. I never understood why he wasn't more of a puncher. You know, obviously he likes to box, he likes to be technical. That's what he's more known for. But I think I would give the edge to Tank on that one. You know, and I hate to say it because, you know, I'm a Jersey native. You know, Shakur from Jersey, but I gotta put boxing first. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of boxing first, so you know, I give the edge to Tank. Regardless, he's either got to fight Tank, either got to fight Shakur, Haney. I think even Keyshawn would be a good match for Tank, but I don't think Keyshawn's ready for Tank. Damn, I'm missing somebody from. Who am I missing? From 135 pounds. Can't believe it. I mean, it's the most known weight division, and I'm forgetting names. Lightweight. Let me see real quick. Lightweight. Boxing roster. Let me see. So we got Shakur, Haney, Loma, Zepeda, Martin, Keyshawn, Cambosos, Mitchell, Pitbull, then Jermaine. So in reality, there's only 2 fights that he should make are Shakur and Haney. After that, I mean, there's nobody else for him to fight at 135. If he can beat Shakur and Haney and retire undefeated, I mean, he's up there with Floyd. You know what I mean? I know people probably would say Floyd got the better resume. Probably, yeah. But nonetheless, he would still be up there. Even if he loses to both of them, still a decent resume he's got. I mean, his best wins are Ryan. If he does beat them, those 3 guys, his best wins would be Shakur, Haney, and Ryan, which are 3 pretty notable names. So yeah, he definitely got more than a handful of names in there that could really cement his legacy. So, and he did say I think he wants to fight 3 more times after Ryan. So we'll see, but I'm Team Tank. You know, if he does fight Shakur, I edge it out to him, but I'm still be neutral just because I fuck with both. So you know, feel me? I fuck with both, and I can't. I wouldn't be able to pick between them. If he fights Haney, I like Haney too. I fuck with Haney, but I'm gonna have to edge it out again to Tank. Yeah, it's Tank got some. He's got some options there. He got some decisions to make. Hopefully we get another fight with him, just like Ryan. You know. Hopefully we don't get a tune-up next with him. You know, whatever. And so you can shut a lot of people up. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Tank. In terms of Ryan, let me see. Let me just look up the 140 roster. See who's up there. I know you got Regis, you got T.O., you got Taylor. So we got Taylor, Regis, Jose Ramirez, Jose Zepeda. Gary Russell. I forgot about him. Jack Catterall, Barboza. Matthias, yeah, I forgot. There's a couple notable names in here. You know who he could fight. These guys have history. Ryan and Rolly should fight. Man, that would be a good fight actually. They already got that sparring history. You know, I'm pretty sure we've all seen the videos of them sparring. And then I mean, who doesn't want to see Rolly in a fight? Just talking shit, press conferences, all that. Just with the history that they have, that would be a good fight for both. I would actually take Rolly on that one. Yeah, I mean, that knockout with Tank, you know, was bad, but I think Rolly's a better boxer too. Look at him right there. I think Rolly's a better boxer too than people give him the credit for. So Rolly and Tank, Rolly and Ryan would actually be that's actually a good fight to make. I think they should make that. Besides that, I think Ryan, since he's already a big name, we know he's got that notoriety. He can definitely get some big fights going right away, you know, at 140. There should be no reason for him to do any step of fights, especially since he's you know, he don't gotta go down to 135. He should. He got some good fights in the top 10. I forgot Montana Love was 140. Let me see who was. So Rolly has never fought at 140. Richardson's would be a good fight for Ryan. I got Richardson on that one. Let me see. But yeah, Ryan got some. I mean, he took a loss, but you know he still got. You know he's good. He still got a career to go. You know, he's still young, so he definitely got some fights to make at 140. And there really should be no excuses. So since, like I said, he's got the name, we know he's gonna bring people in, and you know, obviously contracts and promoters and all that stuff. You know, that's a hurdle always to get over. But you know, he still got he can still make a good career. You know, even after his boxing loss. But that's all I got for Ryan and Tank. Again, I know I'm a little bit late, 2 weeks late, but you know, never get my thoughts on it. And but that's all I got for that. And I'll see y'all on the next one.